creating the world we're now living in. We are competing in. We are repeating in. We are believing in. It's time for us to shift our mind from best in the world to best for the world. Make decisions intentional, to take decisions intentional, making decisions intentional. Make decisions intentional, to take decisions intentional, making decisions intentional. It creates a new world to mind a shift, intentionality, perceptuality, conceptuality. We are choosing to shift our mind to best for the world, best for our world. Make decisions intentional, to take decisions intentional, making decisions intentional. Make decisions intentional, to take decisions intentional, making decisions intentional.
Hello, my name is Adam and you're listening to Reflection and Intention of the Day. I'm sitting here with Stella Nordahl and it's actually my last program for the day.
Mm-hmm. You're leaving me now?
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds great. Yeah. It's been an intense day.
Exactly. It's been a lot to do and also behind the scenes and not just in front of the camera. So it's been a really fun and intense day. And we've also learned.
We all learned a lot.
Exactly.
I totally agree. So, what is your favorite from the day?
Actually, my favorite from the day was, you can call it the show before this one, because it was very fun to watch, and you also learned a bit from it.
Yeah, okay.
So
That was Nick D. Dahlström having his House of Story, and he talking about art and some.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then
it flipped.
Yeah, it flipped the other way.
Yeah. So for you who didn't follow it, it's on YouTube and it will stay there hopefully forever. and it's Nick. He's talking from his house. He has like a storytelling house, and at some point there comes in someone.
Exactly, because the funny thing was that Nick had a really nice setup. You could see him from 360 degrees. You can tell that he really tried doing it, but then from nowhere, it came a talking giraffe and some other dude from Gothenburg. Yeah. So it was really funny to watch, actually.
I totally agree. Okay, so I would say I also have a favorite. I guess my favorite is. I was part of a show together with Anna Brix Thompson. It's about school and life, and I believe it's a super interesting dialogue, conversation with hopefully that concept will go on, and I hope it means that we can come back to that specific topic over and over again. And the idea is to combine the idea of school with the idea of life, and don't separate them. As it often tend to be. I mean, that shouldn't be the intent, but it tends to be that we separate it so much so that it actually it hurts people instead of bringing them power forward. And what we're going to do in that concept is to explore different ways of learning and how the experiences from those ways, different school systems and so on, and see if there are ideas that can easily be adopted by our normal or ordinary school system in different countries around the world.
Okay.
So that's what that topic was about. So it was very interesting, I guess, and we have seen a lot of people coming in and out with ideas. I don't know, maybe 10 or 12 different concepts during the day, and maybe this is the first quarter of the show.
Of the whole show, exactly.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. And
because we're now in the number 8 of the broadcasting, the broadcasting sessions.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
8. Okay, so
yeah,
I thought it was maybe 10. So okay, 8 number 8.
It's number 8, yeah. So it's been a very intense but still fun day. Yeah, we've done a lot of things.
Yeah. And also behind the scenes, of course, this is we're broadcasting. We have two different, how can I say it, setups in my house. I can just show you one of the other setups. This is from another of the. What you see now is from one of the other studios in my house. So we have two studios in the house I have in Lomma, and then we have the Zoom account where we can engage people from all over the world.
Exactly.
So if you listen to this now and it's still end of March 2021, so please engage in the show and bring your own concept. We still have room for more concepts, and yeah, what I can say about that is that we have co-created those different. The whole event is co-created, and it works like this: you go into bit.ly/bfw_broadcast, and there is a whole story about how this came to be a year ago, and what that broadcast brought to the world. And now we have 1 year later, a year of change. A year of change both behind us in a reflective and forward as some kind of an intent. What do we want to, what kind of change do we want?
Exactly.
As we get to choose? And yeah, you go in there and there is everything you need. You can find the spots. There are still available for new concepts and co-creators to join. And you can also, of course, if you find a concept that you find interesting, contact that person and say, I could be your guest, or
exactly.
I could contribute with those ideas, and so please
They
let
would
us
be more
know.
than happy to host you. I can.
Yeah, definitely, and we know that Nick with his with his giraffe,
talking giraffe,
yeah, talking giraffe, they will come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Same time at 7 o'clock
Same-
in
same
Central
time,
Central European time. So if you're somewhere else in the world, maybe it's morning now, and then we say good morning, of course.
Exactly.
In Sweden, where we're broadcasting this studio from, we have late night, or not late, but night at least. And in 13 minutes, it's time for the next show, which is hosted by Gaia herself, Mother Earth. Yeah, it's called Earth Hour. So the idea is that you and I, Adam, we finalize our session here just when Mother Earth takes over and it's Earth Hour around the world, the same hour.
Yeah.
And we're going to shut down everything here. So I guess that Mother Earth uses her best ways to stream
Exactly.
and give you the energy we all need for yeah.
And she also needs the rest, like like the rest of us.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And we saw that during the pandemic. I thought that was very interesting when I mean, for instance, Venice.
Exactly, when all the wildlife came back
Yeah.
in different parts of the world. I also saw in Turkey,
Mhm.
the goats started walking down the street like it's their natural habitat. So
Yeah, and
it
there
was a
were
really fun thing to
fantastic
yeah.
stories about India, where people could you could see the Himalayas for the first time for over 40 years, I guess. And we tend to very fast forget those fantastic experiences that we had. And a year ago, a lot of us were afraid. We were anxiety about what would happen now, and a lot of stuff. But there were also fantastic things going on. And what corona opportunities do we want to seize? That's the idea behind the show. Actually, how can we intentionally create what is best for the world? So and tomorrow we're going to we have not tomorrow but tonight we're going to be part of Captain Future Show, was one of the concepts, and there is also radio intentional decisions, sending in intentional decisions at work, and then it goes on, and we have the next coming, let's say 10 hours before you and I see each other again. I don't know, 12 maybe.
Yeah, approximately like 10 hours maybe.
Yeah, or 12 or something like that. And then there are interesting concepts coming in. One of them was outdoors in the woods, right?
Exactly, yeah. They're actually going to build a bee house.
Yeah, also, yeah, but that's
They're
not, I
going
think
to
that's
rescue.
on Monday, I guess.
So
Wasn't it?
Monday.
Yeah, so tomorrow it was the tree
The treehouse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Treehouse.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Treehouse Talks. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
exactly,
And
yeah.
also
Sorry.
SDG Talks about the Sustainable Development Goals, and it's actually me talking to a fantastic, interesting person called Helena Lindemark. She has started a foundation for an initiative called Initiative 2022, which is halfway to the Sustainable Development Goals since 2015 when we formed them. And it's also 50 years anniversary of the Stockholm Conference, which was the first environmental conference that UN hosted. So yeah, that's what we can look forward to tomorrow.
Yeah,
And
so it will be a very fun day too, of course.
yeah. And behind the scenes, can you tell me what happens behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes. So all the planning and all the stuff that you see, me and Stellan have done it today. And on the website, you can see best for the .world. You can see all the schedule for today and for tomorrow and for the day after tomorrow. And also, if you want to tune in and just watch behind the scenes, I also have it on my LinkedIn. It's called Adam Taki. So Adam Taki. If you want to write it.
I can use the here on.
Yeah, you
I
can
have it here somewhere.
just write my name maybe.
Definitely.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
So as you can see here down below, just write this on LinkedIn. And also, if you want to participate or know more, just send me a message and I'll gladly tell you more about it.
Super. And what else do we want to say? Maybe we should prepare ourselves for the next event here with the
Mother
Gaia,
Earth.
maybe with Mother Earth. Couldn't you help out with starting to
Of course.
light some candles here and see how it goes?
Of course.
And as you do, I will now have some ideas on how we could move forward here. We're talking about best for the world, and that is not in opposition to best in the world. It's more like a direction from best in the world to best for the world. And the best in the world is the world as we know it in the Western world. All know it, law of the jungle and eat and be eaten, and where the second is the first loser, and you're supposed to win, and what is measured is what counts. And when you win, for every winner there is at least one loser, and winning and losing is like function of each other. So the idea here is to move from that paradigm, the paradigm that you should be best in the world. And we can wait a minute, Adam. Take a seat for a while. It's still now with everything went odd. Yeah, you have to turn it the other camera. I can a little bit more, Adam. Thanks. That's super.
Perfect. Sorry.
Perfect. No problem. And so the idea here is to have the shift from best in the world to something we call best for the world, and where winning and losing is not like functions of each other. It's everyone can win, and it's not only, we don't value only what can be measured, but also what can't be measured. So that's the ideas behind best for the world. And then how it looks like, we don't know. We have ideas, of course, a lot of people have around the world, and some of the ideas is that we need to make new fundamental assumptions, and we also need some kind of some way to navigate and create. And instead of setting goals, heuristic principles could be one idea. We talked about that in a show a little bit earlier here with a guy called Christian Stolne, who is researching the area of complexity. So he's at Malmö University and studying complexity. And tomorrow we also will go into how can we create a new narrative, a new story of us, and how can we do that. So that's a little bit about what's also happening tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we all welcome you back then. You were so eager by turning out all the lights and just having the candles here. So maybe you can help us out, Adam.
Of course.
So shall we start with that one then?
Yeah.
The one you almost fell on us. So as you now see, the lights goes down And we encourage you all that follow this stream, of course, to yeah, take the opportunity to just sit down and light a candle maybe, and be near to your friends and relations you have, and just take it easy, and thanks, Adam. Have a seat again. You can come a little bit closer here, I guess, and I bring some room, and we can see we have another view here, and maybe we have to correct the white balance here, and see if we can move it up a little. Maybe it's just too dark. I don't know. Whoa. See if I can.
So of course, all of you that has watched today and will be watching tomorrow, you can always tune in and also participate in a subject, because it will be really fun talking to you guys too.
I just shifted to, I think it's that camera now,
That camera,
because
yeah.
I have to reset all the settings here as we're now turning out the lights one by one, and we're going to turn out more lights, and I have to shift the white balance, and then the let's see if this works. So what we do now is that we're turning out some of the lights we have. Maybe we should take the main light in the roof. Whoa! Now it's dark again,
Now it's dark, yeah.
and a little bit cozy. We still have 3 minutes here before we shut down everything, and this was a beautiful view.
It's a very beautiful angle.
Yeah, we don't see you, but we see the candles, and we're going to shut down everything else here. So I have some.
So we hope that all of you that's watching also do the same thing.
And I think we have one more light to do. No, we only have the lights from the candles here.
Exactly.
So what else do you want to say for tomorrow, Adam?
No, I think that you said pretty much everything, and it will also be a very fun day, and I hope to see you there.
And we're not going to send the intro again or the outro. We just leave you in this moment, and see you in an hour. And again, take your time at home and make space for Mother Earth, and make space for your relations and yourself.